por ti, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Detroit taking on New York City. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do we need to know here?
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
And the batter now, Brooks Lee. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one out now. In half up to hit. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike one. And Ian swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back in Seattle, and today's starter, Jose Soriano. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. A little bit high. 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Juan Soto. Misses again, 5 in a row. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And he steps off. Throw, safe. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Foul ball there. And that skips in the dirt. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Delgado now at the plate. Bounce to Santana. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back at T-Mobile Park, now at the plate, Juan Soto. Soto, 26 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
You're a ball, 1 strike.
A little bit
That's
low.
low. That's a ball.
And that bunted towards third. Machado to first. That's an out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Misses. 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Second inning here. No score. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
This one in the dirt. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
C.J. Abrams at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Soriano back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. There's Gary Sanchez. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Pitch in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. 2-1 to Sanchez. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. 3 up. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Ted Simmons. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside. 2-2.
2-2.
That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And a swing and a miss. Man at first, one away. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now Carlos Santana. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1-2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And he got him. Wow, what an end to the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. And there's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It was a ball, but he chased it. Fastball's been a good pitch against this lineup. Lots of swings and misses.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now Machado up here. Ground ball right side. Santana. He'll do it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Santana. He takes it on his own. And it's a 1-2-3. Back in Seattle as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Puts it away for the out. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. High fly ball out towards left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Juan Soto. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back, and that one is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Roll off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Move to second, and he's back in on a dive. And that one clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. Tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
Lee to second, Abrams. They get him, but it was pretty close. Safe! Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline.
A swing and a miss. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Sale back to work. That one ripped. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Struck out swinging his first time. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
At the plate, Ted Simmons. In the dirt. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Fly ball to right. Stanton is there. And that'll do it.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me.
Bottom of the inning. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
3-1.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ohtani at the plate now. And that's inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And that one
That's the ball.
cutting but missing down low.
3-0.
There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2.
Runners on the move. On the ground to first. Santana. In there. He's safe. So up next, Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Ball.
Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Half on his horse. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. Next to hit, Brooks Lee. 1 for 2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does
0-2.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Santana takes it to the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at
1
times.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that...
And now this is down for a base hit. The throw in, caught in a rundown now. Tags the runner. To third now, but he's able to get back in, so just 1 out of the play. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Really nice job staying up the middle.
New pitcher on now, Danny Coulombe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Machado. There's one. Relay to Delgado in time, inning-ending double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch inning second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Right through there for a strike. Sends it to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. So now a pinch hitter, Cal Raleigh, looking to start something with one gone. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. One down, base is empty. This one smacked out to left center. Dives for it, got it, makes the play.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a
That
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
That clips the corner. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle. And that one handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Happ snags it, and that's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't script.
John Franco on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Arenado up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He'll take a trot around the bases. And now they're out in front. It's 4-3. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's a little bit low. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one the other way. Albies over to first in time. And he's out. Brooks Lee digs in now. This one in the air right field. Stanton chasing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just
ball.
misses.
Really good two-strike
Ball count.
pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped on a line. And that is that. Back in Seattle, set for the last half of the seventh. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And Manny gets a piece. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Carter on the move. And there's one away. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Hard liner. Reaching down, makes the catch. And here is Juan Soto.
Now, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that's in for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with two outs to score that run from first.
Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, center field. Carter trying to get to it. That is the inning. We go to the eighth, and now Ian Happ.
For the Mavericks, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
New pitcher now, Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-1. Happ lays
Left
off.
inside, ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is inside.
Count's full.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Carlos Santana powers one out. And they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the eighth. And that is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. That one missing inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Hit on the ground to the right side, but it kicks foul. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Strikes him out, left with the sweeper, and it worked. 2 down, bases empty. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. On the ground, right side. Albies in plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the bottom of the eighth, and now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Strike one. Morejon, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, A cutter, a four-seamer,
That's a ball.
and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
No,
That one drifts inside. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some
No
movement
ball,
over there at
2
first
strikes.
base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's a ball.
That just misses. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That should put a jolt into this home crowd, and we're all square. It's 5-5.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Fought off foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Tap to first. Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Evan Carter. Soto back to work. And ball 1. Up the middle. Albies tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Whips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Now C.J. Abrams. The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Machado. And Manny gets a piece. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. And that one is inside ball 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away
1-2 is
pitch.
the count.
Got him. That's the 2nd out. Now a chance for Juan Soto. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Castellanos ranging back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And we're back. We're in extras here. Now here is Ted Simmons. Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through that.
No balls, 1 strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. On the ground. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. A leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Lee in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now here is Brooks Lee. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The tag, and he's out. Next to hit, Carlos Delgado. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And fouled off. Winning run at third, 1 down. On the ground at first, Santana hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tags the runner, that's 1. Now it's going to be Ozzie Albies. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to third. They get the force, and we're headed to the 11th.
Now running at second base, number 4.
Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And he swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. And the throw out of third. That one down the line. Steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Soto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one off the mark, and 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Soto going after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh inside. And it's 1-0. And strike one to the catcher.
1-1.
High fly ball down the left field line for Armstrong. Going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Simmons applies the tag. It's a strikeout, one away. Carlos Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike. That missed. That's a ball.
Winning run stands at second. And a curve is down and in. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And it remains 2-2. The winning run on second base. Swing, and he popped it up. Castellanos on his horse. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tap foul at the plate.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Jump throw across his body. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Just missed.
1-0.
So they turn to their closer, Lucas Erceg. Pitch misses inside, and now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Evan Carter now at the plate. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. High fly ball out to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And it's 6-5. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And here in extra innings. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. That one ripped left field. Going back on the warning track and hauls it in. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 12th inning now. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. pitches. Hit in the air, left field, and it drops in. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team.
Shohei on the go. Pitch misses in.
1-0.
And safe. It's a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he won a round. Just enough that time. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Close, but called a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give the
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 2 down. Brooks Lee will hit next. In the dirt. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. Inning number 13 set to go. Now here is C.J. Abrams. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Little chopper rolls foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Man at second. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, 1 out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one misses. And it's 3-0.
Normally, you wouldn't mind giving up first base, but the power waiting on deck might change your thinking a bit. Bad spot for the pitcher here in this count.
Go ahead run on base. And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Sean Shelley gets the ball now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop at the play. Brooks Lee. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-2.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away. Stepping in, Carlos Delgado. Late swing, foul to the left. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. That one is upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe
strikes him out with 100. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That clips the corner. And that's fouled off. Here at the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. All set to begin the 14th. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
And a sac bunt here. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Runner takes off. Swung on, belted. Soto really on his horse for it. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. And next is the death calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Nick Castellanos. Dennis Eckersley gets the call from the pen.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game.
No ball.
A lot can happen right here.
Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. And a strike on the outside edge.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Joyce back to work. And that one fouled off.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Out of here! And that ends the game! Wow! That one's gotta feel good. And they walk it off in 14.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.